Good afternoon. Pedro Mascaro Marino is our youth exchange student from Argentina. He is from the province of Tucumán, which is in the far northwest corner of Argentina, where the weather is always warm year-round. Makes us all want to visit, right? Especially in winter. He has embraced his year in lacrosse, already traveling to Madison, Milwaukee, and Chicago with his host family and taking a full load of classes at Logan High School and with band and American football. Like many of the 8 to 10,000 Rotary Youth Exchange students each year worldwide, think about that, 8 to 10,000 each year, Pedro is an ambassador for his country to not only us as Rotarians, but everyone he meets with his host families and at school. And likewise, we get to share our culture and daily lives with Pedro. It is truly a chance to build international relationships at a personal level. Pedro has been in lacrosse about 3 months, and this is a good chance for me to thank our Youth Exchange Committee members who help keep this going all year long. Karen and Dwayne Abada, and Michael Wagner, and Aaron Kuyak also just joined us. So also the interactions of each of you with Pedro help to make him feel welcome. And then, of course, the host families really are the linchpin to this program and its success. So today we'll learn about Pedro's family and living in Argentina, as well as some of his first impressions and experiences in lacrosse. So it's a pleasure for me to welcome Pedro to our Rotary family and also to the podium.
Well, hello everyone. What happened with the slides? Oh. So today I'm going to talk about my home country, Argentina. Argentina is located in the south of South America. It borders with Chile, Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay, and Bolivia. It has a population of close to 48 million. The official language is Spanish, the official currency is the peso argentino, and the capital is Buenos Aires. Argentina is really famous because of its natural attractions, like the Quebrada de Humahuaca, which is located in Jujuy, which is right next to my province, where Carnival is really, really big there. Then we also have the Iguazu Falls in the province of Misiones. It is the fourth largest waterfall in the world, and it borders, like it has the Argentinian side and the Brazil side. Then also we have the Patagonia, which I think most of you know, and that's like the first thing people mention, I mention Argentina. And it has one of the biggest glaciers in the world, Perito Moreno. And then also, of course, the capital, Buenos Aires, which is a huge capital with a huge population. And yeah, it's a super big city and really good city. We have a lot of great gastronomy, like empanadas or alfajores de maicena, which I don't know why that picture's there. Also, we have the mate, we have the milanesas or the locro, which is personally one of my favorite foods. It is really like you add to those food anything you want, and it's like foods that have been with us like throughout our history. In Argentina, of course, the first sport is soccer, football. Pretty much everyone plays it. I'm a soccer player, and everyone goes crazy about it. We say that in the table, we don't talk about politics, religion, or football. It is not so known, but rugby is also like the second biggest sport in the country. It is really, really popular too. I was a rugby myself back in the day. Um, um, my province, Tucumán, makes some of the greatest rugbyers in our country, and it is internationally has one of the biggest selections, national teams in the world, and it's not even professional rugby. We have amateur rugby only. Oh. The national sport, however, it's called pato. It's how you see in the picture. It's like with horses, and it's kind of similar to soccer, but nobody really plays it. Now, my family, I have four siblings and, well, my two parents and a dog. Um, these are my parents, Pedro and Cecilia, which are watching me by Zoom right now. So, hello, mom and dad. I have my sister, Agustina. She's the oldest one. Then I have my siblings that live with me, Simon and Emilia. And then I also have my sister Paula and my niece Ernestina. My family is really big, both my mom's and my dad's size. My mom has three sisters, three siblings, and my dad has four siblings. So Christmas is a really big amount of people. I'm sorry for Santa. Um, and yeah, I couldn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's family is really really important in Argentina, and it's a really important part of me. I think I started to value that when I came here. About my friends, I have many different group of friends, and we also in Argentina we hang out with people a lot. Like during weekends, during weeks, like there's no bad time to hang out with people. That picture, for example, is like a surprise party my mom organized with my friends before I left. Um, and she gathered as much as the people I know that she could contact. Um, then also every Friday I had like a tournament that we made with my friends. It was called the Fresh Cup, um, and we 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 made the team ourselves, and the winner always won uh, juice. That was the prize. We also do lots of stuff like we went to the Iguazu Falls, we ride horses, we went to the beach, and as you can see, we ride our bikes and we everywhere with our bikes because the legal age to drive is 17, so nobody really drives. And then also we hang out a lot at night. There's a huge night culture. And probably you heard about quinceañeras. Well, we also do that, and yeah, it's one of the biggest things in Argentina. With these people later, I would do my football club called Benace. My school is called St. Patrick's School. It's a really big school. However, this is not like how normally a school is in Argentina. I have the privilege and the lack of going to this school thanks to my parents, and it's a great school but it's not the reality of where I live, right? It's just I have the lack of going there. It's a bilingual school. That's where I learned English. That's what made me have the opportunity to be here right now. And it's pretty similar to Logan. It has about 700 students, 750 students. And I've been to that school my whole life, since I was like 4 years old. About sports, I've tried many different sports. I did, when I went to the beach, I did surf, I did swimming also. That's me back in the day playing rugby. But always the sport that remained was football, soccer, since a really, really young age. Then this is my team, the pictures over there. It's called Benace. That's our flag. And I played as defensive back. And yeah, we have around 2 years since we started it, and we we won one trophy. Oh, sorry, I don't know why the US slides are not here, but well, about here in the US, I've I've I visited a lot of stuff. I always try to say yes to every activity I can, even if I'm not really interested in it, because I think um, that's the best way to to not think so much about back home and life back there. And it has been really, really worth it because I've been to Milwaukee, to Chicago, I've been camping. Now I'm gonna go hunting. Um, I'm doing the full Wisconsin experience. And yeah, I love to go to Logan High School. Really, football has been one of the best things I could have chosen to do because it helped me to meet a lot of people. And it started it 1 week before 1 week before the school started. So by the time I started school, I already knew some people, and it was really, really good. Then also I joined band, which it wasn't in my original plans to do. Um, I never played an instrument in my life. Now I'm playing trombone, and it really made me also one of the greatest experiences. Like I met a lot of band people. There's football guys in band too. I went to the Maple Leaf Parade, to the Oktoberfest Parade, which were super great experiences. That if I didn't try to do something that wasn't like something that I do, I would never have lived it. Then also, I am taking I'm trying to take new classes that I've never done before, and hard classes I try to take too. I'm taking AP English. Um, so yeah, the school is it. I'm having a chiller time here, but it's also pretty challenging school, no? And of course, all this is thanks to my host parents, my host families, which may organize a lot of stuff for me to do with me. And I'm happy because they did it. My first and third host family didn't know my second host family because before me, and now they are pretty close, and we have dinner every night. During Wednesdays, every Wednesday night. Um, and I feel happy to have gathered together people, right? I think that's part of the Rotary purpose, to get together people, and I think I did a good job with that. And um, yeah, I I just the feeling of being an ambassador of my country, of representing Argentina, it's just an honor that not everyone gets to do, and I try to do my best here and do as much as I can and take the Argentina culture as far as I can. Thank you very much.
I think we have enough time for Pedro to answer some questions. So if you would like to ask a question, please, let's see, either shout it out and I'll repeat it or come up to the microphone, please. Yes, Leo. So Leo's question is, Pedro, how do you handle homesickness?
Yeah, I can. Thank you. The first weeks it was really hard. My first week when I just arrived, I remember I was like, why am I here? I was super excited before coming here, but then when I first arrived, I was like, why? It's so much more comfortable to be there with the people I know, right? But I managed by doing as much things as I can and reducing the contact with my people back in Argentina. It really helped me a lot. I wasn't conscious of how much it helps, but since I stopped talking so much with my parents, my friends, and everyone, it helped me focus more here and living the moment. And I think that was the biggest thing I could do that really helped me a lot.
Yes, John. So Joan's question is, what is your favorite, most unusual food you've tried since you've been here?
My favorite food here is whipped cream. uh, it's so good. I have it with pancakes, waffles with waffles. I still don't see the difference between pancakes and waffles. I have it with waffles with banana, and then well, no, first waffles, then whipped cream, and then banana, and it's so good. I, I, the only bad thing is we just have it on Sundays.
Other questions? Yes, Peter. So Peter's question is, what position are you playing in American football?
Well, first, of course, kicker. Um, but then also I got some playtime as cornerback, and I got wide receiver too. I got one block with as cornerback, so it's not bad. I yeah, kicker, cornerback, and wide receiver.
Any other questions? We have about a minute left. Sue admires his courage. Anybody else? Well, thank you so much. That was delightful. Pedro will also speak to us in the spring. It's an end of the year presentation. So he'll tell us more about what he's done here. That just seems like such a Rotary moment to me, along with Anthony being here, but Pedro being here. Tucumán, Argentina, I looked this up, is 5,153 miles away. Hawaii is like 4,100 miles away. It's 1,000 miles farther than this little dot in the Pacific. It's a different hemisphere, a different continent, a different country, different language, but it's just a great moment for us. I was also intrigued that somebody who's 17 years old, he's picked up language terrifically, but that he said back in the day a couple of times. And I think I could say back in the day and you'd know what I mean, but when you're 17, there's not that much back in the day that you have. And then whipped cream, I think we'll remember that forever. So thank you very much. Time for Rotarians in the